Some parents take YouTube way too far. Instead of caring for their kids, they use them for views. Today we're looking at the worst parents caught online. Don't forget to subscribe before we start. The first story is one of the most unbelievable. Imagine you're just playing like a normal kid when suddenly things go wrong, really wrong.
Somebody accidentally get their hand hit with a hammer or something like that?
Here? No, why?
Well, that's just what somebody called and said. Who else is here with you?
Oh, my daughter.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing? Is your hand hurt or anything?
She's got a rash on her hand.
What about your other hand? Looks a little swollen. What happened?
Anything happened today?
Nothing, we've been cleaning the house. We were arguing, but we were just...
Nobody got hit with anything?
I mean, I spanked her.
Okay.
I did have a hammer, but it was just the back of the hammer.
Did you hit her with it?
I slapped her with it, yeah. Just her wrist.
Just be quiet, okay? Just tell her the truth.
Detain my Jack Corner real quick. You're being detained, okay?
Okay.
When I ask you what's going on and you act like you have no idea, you're like, oh, a hammer? Why would anybody think that? And then now, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, yeah, no, I accidentally hit her hand with a hammer.
No,
Is that usually how you discipline your kids, hitting them with a hammer?
I didn't hit her with the butt of the hammer. I spank her.
Spanking is completely different when your daughter's hand is whelped up and bruised up.
A kid was once accidentally hit with a hammer during a funny prank that was supposed to be uploaded online. Instead of stopping the camera and making sure their child was okay, the parents thought it would be good content. That's right, they cared more about the video than their kid's safety. Luckily, the child wasn't permanently hurt, but it shows how dangerous it can be when adults forget they're dealing with real children, not actors. Parents are supposed to protect, not film every painful moment for views. Next up, the ruined birthday party.
The worst parents of all time. When this girl was 11, she was a straight A student, and it was her best friend's birthday party coming up, and she was so very excited. Well, report cards came in one day, and turns out she got a B in one of her classes. Well, her parents were pissed. They grounded her on the spot, and they told her that she couldn't go to her best friend's birthday party. She told her best friend's mom what happened. Her best friend's mom knew how tough it was for her at home, because she was constantly being yelled at, belittled, and hit by her parents all the time. So on the day of the party, right before it was gonna start, her best friend's mom drove to her house, barged in the door, and said this: "Sweetie, hi, I need you to get ready, pack a bag, you're coming to my daughter's party and you're spending the night, okay? Quick, let's go. Excuse me, you are not taking my daughter anywhere. She is grounded and staying home tonight." "Oh, is that so? Well, how about I call Child Protective Services on you for the 50 cats pissing and in your house?" That's what I thought. Have a great night.
Birthdays are supposed to be magical, right? But one family turned it into one of the saddest moments ever caught on camera. Instead of celebrating their child's big day, the parents staged fights, arguments, and even destroyed gifts just so they could get a shocking video to post online. Imagine being the birthday kid, surrounded by chaos when all you wanted was cake and fun with friends. The video spread fast, but instead of viewers laughing, most people were horrified that a family would ruin their own child's happiest day just for clicks. It proves that not everything on YouTube is about joy. Sometimes it's about control. Now let's talk about the Passenger family. This one is infamous. At first, they looked like a regular family vlog channel. Smiles, trips, funny challenges. But behind the scenes, people noticed something was very off. Kids were constantly punished on camera, personal struggles were shared without permission, and there was barely a moment of kindness.
I'm only gonna say it one more time, and then you're gonna lose the privilege to eat dinner. Chad, what are you doing over there? No texting at the dinner table. No texting.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
I see it.
We should clarify that in our house, all our kids know that cell phones are free game for parents. So we can monitor safety.
Yeah, no kid ever said, "Yay, I'm so glad my parents read my text messages." Said no.
What is this? I really like you. Hold on.
I did not say that.
How do you work this stupid phone?
The only downside to giving your kids a flip phone is I swear I have to remember how to work it every time I go through it. Who are you texting? No one.
Any girlfriend?
Whoa, I really like you. I saw you in my dreams last night.
I'm telling you, it's not her, it was her brother. Look, go down. She said, "I'm so sorry, that was my brother."
Did
How
she?
do I go?
I saw you in
Oh my gosh, sorry, that was my brother. What is the nature of your relationship with this individual? I mean, there's like 300 pics in here.
Do you like her, or do you just like her? She's your new friend.
That is really, really messy. I don't know.
I seen him with her, and he likes her.
Does she like you back?
Probably. No, do you think you can
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months, and then you give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I was sleeping on a beanbag since October, and they gave my room back like 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'll give you the reason why I lost my bedroom. I think so. I think it's the reason. At least this is the reason that's in my head. It's pretty funny, but now I look back at it, it's pretty depressing.
No, we never told our viewers.
I woke Russell up at 2 in the morning and told him that we're going to Disneyland and he has to pack. And he got up and made his bed all neatly and then packed all his clothes in a suitcase. And then he walked out the door and I'm like, Russell, he was like, what? And he's all happy. Has his sunglasses on.
Do you think it's funny? Because
And then I walked out.
if you think it's funny, then that was 7 months ago. Maybe you need longer without a bedroom.
It was not funny.
Russell got the big bedroom and Chad got the smaller bedroom. And Russell's bigger bedroom also had a bathroom. But what you guys didn't know was Chad didn't get any room. He didn't get anything. He was sleeping on the floor in the family room. Abby, we took the phone away from Abby in November. And you may never get the phone back.
Probably not.
No, I have no friends.
You can play with friends.
No, like I don't have friends.
I don't have friends either.
I literally like told my friends I'm not hanging out with them anymore.
Because those
They say some pretty messed up stuff.
I don't even know where they live. They're pretty far away.
So, summer goal, become the best athlete I possibly can.
If you cut one more thing in my house, I'm going to take the scissors, look at me, and I'm going to cut its head off.
God, I'm gonna be so mad.
So what are you going to do?
Are you gonna cut anything else? No.
You promise? Look at Mama. I just got a text message from Eve's teacher, and she said that Eve did not pack a lunch today, and can I bring a lunch over to the school? This happens quite often when you're raising children, because I know that her teacher is uncomfortable with her being hungry and not having a lunch, and it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with lunch. But I responded and just said, Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning, and she actually told me she did pack a lunch. So the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry. And hopefully nobody gives her food and nobody steps in and gives her a lunch. I'm gonna explain the rules to this.
7?
We're done. So you're all like, what, I have your attention now? Is that it? You're all gonna listen?
The videos went viral for the wrong reasons, with many viewers saying the parents treated their children more like actors in a reality show than actual kids. It reached a point where the situation was so bad, the channel got into serious trouble. The takeaway? YouTube fame doesn't excuse mistreating your kids for profit. And then we have the makeup fake up. This one is as strange as it sounds.
This is not going to happen in my house. Do you understand?
Mom.
What? I am not playing.
"24-hour hydration, 12-hour wear, 12-hour."
What is it? They're vapes.
It's Fairlight. It's makeup.
Makeup?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell? It's not a vape?
No, you can read the box.
Well, what the hell's this? You have tons of these in your room. Making bongs? I'm not playing.
Glass bottle.
Yeah. You had like 10 of these in your room.
Do you have the same thing right here?
Well, yeah, but they're up here. They're not in your room.
Maybe.
Just go downstairs. Goodbye.
What do you?
See ya. You're grounded anyhow.
Parents forced their kids into fake makeup tutorials, but instead of being fun, it turned into humiliation. The kids would be covered in messy colors, smeared with lipstick, and made to look ridiculous on purpose, all while the parents laughed at them behind the camera. The worst part? The videos were uploaded for the whole world to see. Classmates, strangers, everyone. What could have been a fun bonding activity became an embarrassing joke that left the kids with no say in how they looked or how they felt. Online views were put above their confidence. Finally, let's talk about no privacy. Probably the most common, but also the most damaging.
In our family, we don't allow anybody to isolate.
Mary Kate, how's the homework coming?
Good.
We've pretty much raised them to understand that they don't have any privacy.
Mary Kate, who is this person here that's wanting to be your friend? I don't recognize that name.
The relationship with our kids is extremely important.
I've seen your grades so far this year. They've been awesome.
The key is establishing an intimate relationship where communication can happen.
The number one thing from you guys is we need you on your A game.
When it comes to my dad and the family, he's the enforcer. He makes sure you do it right, do it 100%.
Why don't we all go in the kitchen and see if we can't throw something together for dinner?
Some parents record every single moment of their child's life.
crying, getting grounded, failing at something, or even being embarrassed in front of friends. These kids grow up with the entire internet knowing their most private moments, and they didn't get to choose it. Imagine your parents uploading every single mistake you ever made for millions to see. No privacy means no chance to just be a kid, and once it's on the internet, it never really goes away. So what do all of these stories teach us? That views, likes, and money can make some people forget the most important thing, being a good parent. Kids should be cared for, not turned into content. It's one thing to share fun family memories, but it's another to put your children in danger, embarrass them, or take away their privacy just for an audience. If you made it this far, comment, "Parents should protect," so I know you're one of the real ones watching to the end. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video so more people know how serious this can get. Because sometimes, the scariest thing isn't a monster or a ghost. It's when the people who are supposed to protect you are the ones doing the most harm.
There are some cartoons that seem way too innocent, so sweet and harmless that you'd never question them. But today, I'm going to show you the disturbing truth hiding inside some of the most popular kids' shows. What if I told you that Bluey might have been inspired by a real tragedy? Or that Peppa Pig's original ending was banned for being too disturbing? CoComelon. CoComelon is designed to hypnotize kids, but what if that's the point? There's a creepy story that's been circulating around forums for years. Supposedly, a parent left their child watching CoComelon overnight and noticed something terrifying in the baby monitor. At around 3:33 a.m., the screen started flashing. The CoComelon character on TV wasn't dancing. It was staring directly into the camera, smiling, and then the screen went black. For the next 2 hours, the parent said their child was unresponsive, just sitting, eyes wide, whispering the same song over and over again. This theory is backed by people saying their kids have had full-on meltdowns after watching the show, not tantrums, screaming fits, like something was triggered. Is it just overstimulation, or is something darker encoded in the animation? Challenge: have you ever seen something strange in a cartoon? Drop the time code in the comments. I want to check it out myself. Peppa Pig.
Here's the scary truth behind Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig was diagnosed with cancer at just 2 years old and spent most of her early life in bed. She needed constant assistance and 24-hour supervision just to keep her alive. Peppa was a burden and embarrassment for the entire family. When her dad finally had enough, he got a horrific idea. He chained Peppa to her bed so she could never leave her own room. Years later, the parents had another child whom they also named Peppa. This Peppa replaced the original Peppa, who is still locked in her room. Now, if you Google Peppa Pig house wallpaper, something horrifying comes up. At first glance, this looks like a normal picture, but if you look closer, you can see the original Peppa still locked inside her room.
You've probably seen Peppa Pig before, right? Cute little pigs living their happy cartoon lives. But there's a dark theory that this show hides something terrifying. There's a viral creepypasta going around that claims Peppa Pig wasn't always meant for kids. In the original pilot, Peppa wasn't even alive. She was hooked up to a life support machine, suffering from an illness that her parents refused to treat. The theory says Peppa's parents euthanized her, and every episode after that is a dream in her mind as she's slipping away in the hospital. The twist? Some people say this version actually aired for a few seconds on an overseas channel late at night and was pulled within minutes. But one kid recorded it and uploaded it. And if you search deep enough, people say it still exists somewhere online. Challenge: if you've ever watched Peppa Pig before, I dare you to comment, "I saw her blink." Let's see how many people notice what I'm talking about. Bluey.
Everything you know about Bluey is 100% wrong.
Are you talking about Bluey the Kid Show?
No, it's not just a kid show. If you look closely, you'll notice Bluey actually has tons of dark secrets.
How dark could it be? They used blue healers to make the show.
And?
So blue healers were bred to help farmers with their livestock. They were trained to move animals by nipping at their heels. That's why the show teaches responsibility and problem solving.
It does teach valuable lessons, but some are pretty dark.
How?
So there's 3 things a lot of people missed, and it starts with the episode called The Show. This is when Bluey and Bingo were doing a performance about Chili's life. So Bingo was playing as Chili and pretending to be pregnant with a balloon. They were all laughing until the balloon popped. The dad reacted by grabbing Chili's hand. They're saying this suggests that Chili had a miscarriage.
I don't think that was directly about a miscarriage, but rather the thought of them losing a child deeply saddened them.
No, she 100% had a miscarriage, either recently or before giving birth to Bluey. But listen, the second one is pretty crazy. It's about Muffin and Socks. They're saying they might have autism.
Oh, that explains why Muffin is always erratic and Socks walks on all four.
I mean, she's crawling on all fours because she's a baby.
She's not really a baby.
Okay, just listen to the last one. It's about Indy's mother. If you notice, her daughter has a very restrictive diet. In one of the episodes, Indy says she can't have a sausage because of chemicals.
But I'm not allowed that.
But also, she can't have Poffertjes because of gluten, dairy, and sugar.
Oh yeah, that's why Bluey couldn't share her toffee apple with Indy, because it had sugar.
No, exactly. People are saying Indy's mom is obsessed with eating healthy, which forces her daughter to only eat things her mom deems as safe. That's why we always see Indy sad when she can't eat certain foods.
Bluey is one of the most loved shows by kids and parents, but something about it just feels off. Ever wonder why the show never shows Bluey's school in full, or why certain characters never appear again after just one episode? There's a theory spreading on TikTok that Bluey and her family are living in a simulation. It's why every episode resets. It's why there are no real consequences. Some users claim that they saw a glitch in an episode, where Bluey's shadow disappeared for 2 full minutes, but she kept moving. When they tried to rewatch it, the scene was changed. But it gets worse. One YouTube channel posted a breakdown of background audio in an episode and slowed it down. What they found was disturbing. The faint sound of children screaming, real children, not voice actors, and a deep voice whispering, "They're still here." Before we go any deeper, I challenge you right now. Try to watch this entire video without blinking. If you blink even once, you have to subscribe. Go on, I'll be watching. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Disney, you're not slick. I'm on to you. Now, I'm pretty sure, young or old, a lot of us know who Mickey Mouse